Good afternoon to all, and you join us for this Pakistan Super League match between the Multan Sultans and the Peshawar Zalmi. I'm Adam Gilchrist, and next to me in the commentary position,
Not a surprise, that decision. It looks like there'll be plenty for the bowlers on this pitch if they can keep their line and length. If they don't, the batters will more than likely punish them.
Okay, everything looks set to get this match underway. The new ball will get some movement, and the openers are going to have to be wary of that. Oh, swings and misses on the first ball of the innings. Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg. Drive straight down the ground, mid-on, will collect that one though.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well-timed, and 4 runs.
I didn't feel there was too much wrong with that last delivery. They just need to keep the ball in the right areas and the rewards will come. There's an almost tangible fervour throughout the crowd at the moment. Edged it. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Couldn't get it through the field. End of the over, 7 off it. Multan, a 7 for none.
First of the power play overs down, and some good shot making to start things off.
Raza, the pace bowler, coming into the attack. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Finds the fielder with that shot. Massive outside edge. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Straight to the fielder. Edged. That's the over. Multan, a 9 for none.
Not such a productive second over. Bowlers reined them in nicely.
Right arm fast bowler is coming into the attack from the south end. Crash. Beautiful bowling.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
With the fall of that wicket, the new batter comes charging out to the crease. They're quick to take guard and face up. Smacks that away through the gap.
In the end, a very simple shot. Lets the ball come onto the bat and cut it away for 4.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Was quick onto that in the infield. Over the infield with a cracking shot. Joseph getting a wicket in that over. Really good bowling. There wasn't much on offer for the batters. Raza from the north end. Cuts that off well in the infield. Thick edge, no, that's racing away. Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket's going to come. Doesn't beat the infield. Got that away nicely.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful shot. No chance at all for the fielders.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Can't get that outside the ring field. Raza will be pleased with their work in that over. Kept the batters under pressure very, very well. It's something they do so well. Huge edge. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Over Multan at 27 for 1.
27 for 1.
Oh, now then, that's high in the air. Batters should get a few here.
Too much width and you're asking for trouble. That was so well timed and it just flew over the boundary.
The last one helped the scoring rate, making their intentions for this innings. Pulled away, but straight to square leg. Nice shot, pierces the infield.
Nothing really wrong with that ball. Got onto the front foot and found the gap to get that one to the boundary.
Azam, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Goes for it. It's high in the air. Fielder coming around, but it looks like it'll carry.
That showed great skill, lovely timing, and the boundary was the only place it was heading.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. With the completion of that over, we see the fielding restrictions finish.
3 more fielders can be moved outside the circle.
Owen coming on, obviously hoping the pace will cause some trouble. Beats the field with a great shot. Big edge. Got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Great shot, pulled straight to backward square leg though. Square cut, finds point, no run. End of the over, 4 runs coming off it. Multan, a 46 for 1.
It's been a bit of a battle finding some big overs, but they worked the ball around nicely.
This bowler knows how to give the ball an almighty tweak. Let's see how they go. Finds the edge. Jeez, timed that well.
Starting to hit their stride. A fabulous piece of timing, and they're into the 20s.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs. Oh, that's a great shot early on, wide of cover, and that'll give him a bit of confidence early on. May pull up short of the boundary, though.
Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length, around about off stump. That'll force a mistake. That's the over. Multan, a 58 for 1.
58 for 1.
Owen from the south end. Whacked away.
Those runs bring up the 50 partnership between these two.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder this delivery after the boundary. Oh, that's a terrific shot. Leant in and punched through the leg side for 4.
Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot, punches it away to the boundary.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key here. Edged it. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Couldn't get it through the field. Huge edge. Fantastic running, turned 2 into 3 there. 11 runs added there. Multan, a 69 for 1. Wood, the left armour, is coming into the attack from the north end. Edged. Peshawar goes up strong, but the batter doesn't feel they got anything on that. Didn't time it at all and mid-on with an easy catch.
At long last, they have the wicket. Could so easily have been a game-changing innings, but all the same, it's been fabulous to watch.
And with that wicket, we'll see a change out in the middle. The task here will be that of support and getting themselves settled into their innings.
Milan watched it closely and let that go through to the keeper.
Someone different now to bowl at. Brings a different set of problems. I feel it's just a matter of pitching the ball up and getting them onto the front foot. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Massive outside edge. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. End of the over. 5 off it. Multan, a 74 for 2. A new bowler is coming into the attack. Oh, I thought that was passing, but a fantastic dive to cut it off. Finds the fielder with that shot. That is quite extraordinary. Charles, don't do it to them like that. What a shot.
Well, that ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward onto the front foot is just ridiculous.
Some well-targeted bowling in that over. Certainly something to build on. Wood from the north end. Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg.
You just can't give them that much width. You bowl out there and you get what you deserve.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket's going to come. Doesn't beat the infield. Poor shot, really lucky. End of the over, 7 off it. Multan, a 91 for 2. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Oh, fantastic catch. Oh, great work. Held their nerve while the ball was in the air, and they've taken a good catch.
As they head back to the pavilion, they'll be wishing they went about this innings a little differently. Not too much to speak of on the scoreboard.
New batter comes to the crease. Never an easy time to come into bat after the fall of a wicket. Square cut, finds point, no run. Five runs in that over. Multan, a 96 for 3. Raza coming back on here. They've been bowling really well so far. Bowler and fielders look really confident. Can't get that outside the ring field. The over comes to an end. Not many runs coming off it. Both sides need to inject some life into this match. Massive outside edge. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Good shot, a beauty.
Sometimes you've just got to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well timed, 4 runs. Top class innings, been playing very nicely out there and brings up the half century.
Got that away nicely.
No point running for that one. It was a 4 the moment it left the bat. Beautiful shot off the front foot.
Yeah, it can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes, though, you just got to accept it and move on. Thick edge. Just got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Perfectly timed. A big one, 12 runs out of there. Multan, 113 for 3. The left-arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the north end. Big edge, where's that going? Boundary last delivery. Is that the sign they're trying to push the run rate? Over the infield with a cracking shot. Big edge. Nicely fielded out deep on the boundary. Could that be out? Looks like it. Oh, great run out.
It's another wicket, the fourth now. Sometimes you've just got to accept that you couldn't do anything about a delivery.
And with that wicket, the new batter will mark centre. Just needs to rotate the strike early on as they get settled into their innings.
Overstepping, just a little too eager on that delivery.
Didn't keep the foot behind the line. That could be costly with a free hit for the batter now. Brilliant. That'll take some catching. Misses everything. End of the over, a big one. 11 runs coming from it. Multan are 124 for 4. The right-arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the south end. Joseph over pitches and pays the price. Great shot by the batter. That could be 4.
That showed great skill, lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading.
Azam, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought. Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg. Good stop. Probably managed to prevent 4 runs. Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment. End of the over. Multan are 132 for 4. Owen back into the attack. Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot. Massive outside edge. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Huge edge. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring. Edged it. The bowler looks really confident. Oh, that's just outrageous.
A fluent innings undone by a decent delivery. A good wicket to get at a good time.
Now, great opportunity to prove the critics wrong. Certainly needs to build an innings for the team. Joseph from the south end. Edged. Jordan taking guard. Has been playing really well in recent matches. Certainly needs to bring their A game today. Got that away nicely. Goes through it. It's high in the air. Fielder coming around, but it looks like it'll carry. Shah has gotten the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Good bowling. Kept it nice and tight and made it hard to score. Last over of this innings, no point defending now. Gone. Caught. Simple as you like. The batter didn't bother to look at more than one delivery in that over.
the batsman.
Well, this is a fantastic wicket. Kept the runs down, really didn't get settled and looked to be in trouble for most of the knock.
The field will come up now, you'd think. Pressure should be on as the new batter strides to the middle. They'll be looking for another quick wicket. Drilled that one away. That's a big edge, but it goes wide of the keeper. Could be 4. They've gone up here. Huge edge. Massive outside edge. And that's the end of the innings. Peshawar have been set a target of 149 runs. The openers are coming out. It's a very gettable total. They just need to get off to a good start and not give anything silly away. It's the silly stuff that could give the bowlers a sniff in this match.
Here we go. Coming in for the first ball.
Big edge. Perfectly timed. End of the over. 7 runs coming from it. Peshawar a 7 for none. Mohammed, the right-arm medium bowler, is coming into the attack from the north end. Azam muscles that away. It's flat and hard and 4 more.
Well, that was a poor delivery. You can't bowl there, and it got what it deserved.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Pulled away, but straight to square leg.
That was a tremendous delivery. Fizzed through to the keeper. No more short balls this over.
Go through it. It's high in the air. Fielder coming around, but it looks like it'll carry.
Well, you can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
Boundary last ball. What's to come this delivery, I wonder. Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off. 11 runs added there. Peshawar are 18 for none.
With 2 down, they're already ahead of the required run rate quite easily early on.
Abbas from the south end. Now the batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery. Finds the fielder with that shot. Massive outside edge. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. End of the over, 2 runs added. Peshawar are 20 for none. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Big edge. Just got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Thick edge. Huge edge. That's a strong appeal. What's the umpire's decision? And gone. Deep point. Needed to move around a fair bit and has taken a wonderful catch. Cut away, but straight to point for the easy catch.
The first wicket gone, the opening partnership is broken. You can see the relief on the bowler's face. Another quick wicket and they'll be into the middle order.
A new batter always likes to feel bat on ball as they bring a bit of nervous energy to the wicket. That's a boundary save for sure. That's fine work by these two, putting the pressure back onto the fielders. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Edge, but it drops safely.
Nearly got through them, just got onto it in time, and with enough bat speed to pick up 4. Or didn't time that at all, but managed to get it away to the boundary. How will he reply?
Clever shot, moved across the line of the ball and just clipped it away. Fine leg won't stop that. End of the over, and it's a good one for the bowling side, not letting the batters build any momentum. Mohammed from the north end. Comes down the wicket and drives that in the air. Great attacking play by the batter. 4 more.
What a lovely shot. Really good timing out of the middle and race to the boundary.
Rizwan, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Massive outside edge. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Nearly gets the edge. Mohammed with a great delivery there. Square cut, finds point, no run. Edged. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover field. End of the over, end of the restrictions. I'm sure we'll see some big fielding changes coming.
Multan can now have 5 fielders outside the circle.
Goes over the top with that shot. Edged it. Multan with a massive shout. Bowler seems convinced it was a good shout. It was definitely close.
Now, I didn't pick up on anything there. Very close to the bat, though.
Yeah, great review. It was a fantastic catch, and now the batter is heading back to the pavilion.
This innings just cut short before it really flourished. It really looked like it'd be moving on to a big, big score, but not to be.
Coming to the wicket, they'll be looking to play within the V early and expand as they get settled. Nicely fielded out deep on the boundary. Five runs added in that over. Peshawar a 46 for 2.
It's been a bit of a battle finding some big overs, but they worked the ball around nicely.
The right armour is coming into the attack from the north end. Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment. Nice shot, but straight to gully. Doesn't beat the infield. Got that away nicely. Caught, and that's stuck. Oh, great work. Held their nerve while the ball was in the air, and they've taken a good catch.
The trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end for someone with such batting skills. This one goes down as a fail.
It's a long way to walk out there just to turn around and walk straight back. They'll just want to get this first run behind them and then push on. Couldn't get it through the field. End of a really good over. Gets a wicket and really slowing down the scoring pace. The right-arm medium bowler is coming on to bowl from the south end. Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring. Big edge. Pulled away, but straight to square leg. Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Massive outside edge. Jordan has finished off a tidy over there. Nothing to show for it, but will be well pleased nevertheless. Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought. Wow, that's missed the lot. Beats the cover fielder. Nice shot. Goes over the top with that shot.
Well, you can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length. Roundabout off stump. That'll force a mistake. Brilliant shot there.
Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Magical shot into the vacant fine leg position, and I do not think anyone's going to stop that. Multan managed to keep the batters pretty quiet in that over. We're certainly seeing some very good bowling. Jordan from the south end. Well balanced and a flick of the wrist. Finally got some work to do to cut that off. Can't get that outside the ring field. Oh my, that's racing away. Great commitment. End of the over. Peshawar a 66 for 3.
It's been a bit of a battle finding some big overs. but they worked the ball around nicely.
The left-arm medium bowler is coming into the attack from the north end. Drive straight down the ground, mid-on will collect that one though. Great shot through the gap. Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off. Got that away nicely. Nicked it. 5 runs added there. Peshawar a 71 for 3. Ahmed, the right armour, is coming into the attack from the south end. Square cut, finds point, no run. Finds the edge. Just got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Nicely played. Runs 1. Swept away, but finds the fielder. Gone aerial with that one. It'll land safe. Might not be 4.
Just sheer power off the back foot. Don't need to worry about running.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Big edge. 6 runs added in the over. Peshawar a 77 for 3.
Middle overs haven't been kind. They've been bogged down and required rates has climbed.
Going with pace now.
Into the attack.
Onto that early, that could be 4.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
Boundary last delivery. Is that the sign they're trying to push the run rate? Huge edge. Two boundaries in a row. Time to focus. Back to line and length. Massive outside edge. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover field.
As on the side of bowling, slightly fuller, and they've been put away.
Can't afford to go too full again. It does help to switch up your deliveries, just to keep them guessing. Was quick onto that in the infield. Well, that was a struggle, getting smacked all over the park.
Runs have been at a premium this middle portion of the match.
Ahmed from the south end. Worked away. That's a nice single. Gone, great catch. Oh, great work, held their nerve while the ball was in the air, and they've taken a good catch.
That was a very good knock in the end. I'm sure a few more runs would have been better, but this has been a good innings.
A difficult period as they come to the wicket. They'll take plenty of time to settle themselves in before facing their first ball. Great shot. Just stepped inside the line and flick of the wrist, and that'll run out to the boundary.
Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot.
Yeah, it can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes, though, you just got to accept it and move on. Great shot through the gap. That's the over. Peshawar, a 98 for 4.
98 for 4.
Head over the ball. Great shot. That's racing away.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, dispatches it to the boundary.
Owen has gotten the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits. Drilled that one away. Shot, finds the gap with that one. Edged. End of the over, and a very nicely bowled one. Not much opportunity to score runs there. Nicked it. That's a strong appeal. What's the umpire's decision? Out. Nicely done by the keeper.
Starting to get interesting now. That's the 5th wicket, and a very frustrated person is heading back to the pavilion.
Yeah, big opportunity. They've worked really hard in recent weeks. They should have the confidence to build an innings and get a big score on the board. Goes over the top with that shot. Big edge. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Nicely played. Runs one. No. Terrible shot. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. 3 added in that over. Peshawar are 110 for 5.
Runs have been at a premium this middle portion of the match.
Going with spin now. Swept away but finds the fielder. Wow, that's missed a lot.
Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
Massive outside edge. Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Finds the edge. Wow, that's a huge appeal for the catch. If there's something on it, it was the faintest of edges. Out. Nicely done by the keeper.
Well, the end of a productive innings. It didn't quite ignite into fireworks as we would have hoped, but still solid work.
A lot of pressure coming to the crease. Not had the best of weeks leading up to this game, so I want to show everyone their strength. Got that away nicely. Thick edge. A great over and a good chance that's finally swung the match in their favour. It's a long way back now for the batters.
It's been difficult conditions all innings. Bowlers have tightened the screws even more so.
Ahmed from the south end. Edged it. Bowler and fielders look really confident. Oh, wow. Brilliant reactions, and what a catch.
They find themselves 7 wickets down. It's about now you need someone to stand up and stick around at the crease.
The batsman getting out to the crease at number 9 for Peshawar.
First ball for the batter, coming in.
Oh, great shot.
Well, that's textbook perfect. A lovely drive through the covers. No need for the fielders to chase that one.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond.
Well, that's what you pay your entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. The whole team's gone up here. What's the umpire going to say? Oh, now then, that's high in the air. Batters should get a few here.
You can't hit the ball much better than that. Timed it to perfection.
End of the over, and a very nicely bowled one. Not much opportunity to score runs there.
Can't afford too many dot balls at this stage. Need to find a way to ramp up the run rate. Have to go for it now. They really need a boundary, this ball.
Gone. Caught. Oh, great work. Held their nerve while the ball was in the air, and they've taken a good catch.
The 8th wicket to fall. The opening batters out there in the field will probably be starting to prepare themselves for their own innings.
Right-handed batsman is coming in at number 10 for Peshawar.
One good ball will do it here. 3 sixes in a row needed to win.
That's a fantastic win, maybe a bit closer than they would have hoped, but a win's a win and they rightfully celebrate.
That's the end of our broadcast for now. Hope you enjoyed the match and join us again real soon.